Hey Connor.
How's it going?
How are you? Good to meet you. You well?
Yeah, good. Today now I'm in a science lab getting tested up UFC, and tomorrow who knows?
What we've done is we've taken a look at a variety of different aspects of performance, ranging from aerobic capacity, that sort of generalised fitness, all the way through to things like strength endurance, and also that anaerobic capacity, a really, really tough test.
Good man. Everything okay?
So the first test was here on the bike, and it was aerobic capacity that we're measuring. That gives us an idea globally of how fit Connor is, but also gives us an idea about things like recovery. Not only recovery within the round, but recovery between rounds, because it's that aerobic capacity that's going to dictate that.
Great work. And relax, and relax, and relax. Very, very nice indeed. This is how hard you were working. It's getting harder and harder and harder, and your heart rate was getting higher and higher and higher up to that maximum point. And then the red line is your oxygen consumption. So it's basically going up and up and up and up and up and up until the point where, even though you're working harder, you can't consume any more oxygen. In other words, you've got the maximum amount of oxygen you can actually start to consume.
Then what we did was we moved into strength endurance. That was about the pull-ups and that was about the burpees, how many you can repeat. In other words, as you start to get fatigued, can you continually produce that power?
17, keep it working in. 15. 20, good man, squeeze it out. One, last little one. 22, 23. Lovely work, 23.
The variety and all the different things just goes to show how much is involved in mixed martial arts competition and fighting for the UFC. You know, it takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? Coming in, I never really thought of it like this in this kind of scientific way until I came in here. This is really, really good, yeah.
23, and stop.
23.
Go, 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 go! Drive out, drive out! Drive it down! Good man, Connor, good work, good work, good work! Drive, 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 drive! Drive, drive, finishing off on that anaerobic capacity is just a classic. How much power output can you push out, and then can you actually sustain that? And for me, you were fantastic on that. Come on, on we go, on we go! Squeeze, 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 squeeze! Squeeze, keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing! Squeeze it out now! Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it! And stop, very nice indeed. That is what UFC fundamentally is about. It's about producing a huge amount of power, but actually being able to hold that. That really is strong, man. That is good. Particularly sports science, it's actually enabled us to dissect a combat sport and actually bring it down to its component parts. And in doing that, we can then focus on improving each of those little bits to bring the whole fighter upwards.
And that's one thing I wouldn't have thought about at all. You know, you're bringing me to different areas, and I'm like, I feel different parts of the fight. I feel like I'm in different situations, so definitely this is definitely beneficial.